Scotland plays his 6th Test match, replacing the injured John Wright. And for Chris Harris and Michael Owens, their first Test match is at home, and Willie Watson has been made 12th man. And for Pakistan, Amir Sohail returns to open the batting after missing the last one-dayer in Auckland, and Aqib back as the third paceman. He's back from suspension. Now, as I said before, the talk around town is that the Hamilton track may not be the usual slow and low pitch. Let's see what the experts say. We've had them cast their eyes over it. John Morrison and Jeff Crow.
Well, the 5-day game's a very different kettle of fish than the one-dayer, isn't it, Jeff?
Well, it certainly is, and obviously the wicket here was suggesting the last couple of days to be slightly green, but it seems to have dried out, John.
Yeah, they got very excited in the media saying it was green and juicy, but if we have a look at it, Jeff, it doesn't quite indicate that, does it?
No, obviously with the heat around, obviously it's brought up the moisture. It's slightly gone now. I think it's a wicket that's actually going to dry out, obviously, as the day goes on and through the game. The important thing is, when is it going to turn? Is it day 1, day 3 or day 5, which poses a problem for the captain?
Exactly. Well, after the mowing and after the heat, and it's very hot overhead, the process might be reasonably quick, and we saw that a couple of years ago against Sri Lanka. So if you were captaining a side, Jeff, what would you do if you won?
Well, I'd have to say if I was captain of the side today, I'd bat first in these situations.
So those are the conditions. Look for early movement and help for the bowlers. Pakistani's openers were Ramiz Raja and Amir Sohail.
So the first ball of the Test match. Bit of bounce, bit of pace there, and an interesting decision for Ken Rutherford, winning the toss and decided to bowl first, Bob.
I think there will be a little in this track, and that would be Kenny Rutherford's reasons on bowling first.
That rose on, Amma. Full toss, gets the first runs, and it's down to the unprotected third-man boundary. So Ramiz Raja starts the Pakistan total with a 4 from an over-tossed ball from Murphy Stewart. It's in the air and it's caught the wicket. Stewart has the first wicket with a ball bouncing and taking the edge of Ramiz Raja's bat. And so in the second over, the decision to bowl has been well exploited by Murphy Stewart. Pakistan are 4 for 1 with Ramiz Raja out for 4.
Yes, we're seeing here, look at that extra bounce and movement into the batsman. He had to play it, and it hit him up there. I think it hit his gloves, but the ball actually moved in after it hit the wicket.
So Ken Rutherford, quite reasonably delighted. He made the catch, he made the decision to bowl first, and Pakistan are 4 for 1. It's in the air, Owens has it, the second wicket's down, with Amir playing a loose shot to a ball from Morrison, straight down the ground. Michael Owens grabbed it, there was never any doubt about it, and Pakistan are in further trouble at 4 for 2.
Yes, we're seeing here, that ball was just up. I don't know where he was trying to hit that ball. Just spooned it out there to mid-off. A very rash shot to be played so early in an innings, but New Zealand would be very happy with that.
So delight for New Zealand, despair for Pakistan. They're 4 for 2 in the third over. And this is the man who's come out to do the job, and look at the experience he's had. He's been around forever. 178 innings, 23 hundreds, a higher score of 280, and an average well up in the 50s. One of the great players of all time, and the DB Draft player profile shows that. Javed gets off the mark and takes Pakistan to 5. But it's 5 for 2.
And there's a big gap down through mid-on there, and Javed has found that gap, and he'll have time for at least 2, and maybe even contemplate a third. Yes, he is going to run a third as Michael Owens finally gets to the ball. And that was a good shot by Javed, basically just pushing down the line, but there's not too many players forward of the wicket. High in the air, and there's a chance, and a magnificent catch.
Yes, a pretty bad shot to play on that delivery early on in the innings. The ball shot and lifting, and he goes behind it, hooks it, but hooks it in the air. And Michael Owen, running about 5 yards in front of him, takes a very beautiful catch.
his second catch as Asif Mushtaba departs out for no score, and it's 12 for 3. Lovely looking shot from Javed. He's got it through. He's got past 2 New Zealand players. And a big chase for Ken Rutherford. He has to give it away. That's a lovely shot by Javed Miandad. Here he comes again. It's down through mid-on for 4 more. Not wasting any time at all. His second boundary in the over. He's back and he's got this one away down to third man. No one home down there. And that's another boundary. So the boundaries are coming now. And that's a second for Sully Malik. Oh, dear me. Bat onto the pad there. That could have gone anywhere. The 2 fieldsmen hovering close. New Zealand have the 4th wicket.
Yes, that was written on the ball after that previous delivery. When Malik nibbled outside the off stump, here is once again a very good delivery. Just moved a bit from the off stump and Malik not be able to keep his bat away from it.
Big blow for New Zealand. Salim Malik out for 14. Pakistan 45 for 4.
Off the back foot. He's beaten point. And this will race away for 4. That outfield's remarkably fast out there, Bob.
Hooked down to long leg, and Morrison's got it. That's a magnificent catch. What a blow for New Zealand. With Inzamam, the last of the Pakistan batsmen, hitting down fine, straight to Danny Morrison, but going like a rocket. And Morrison lined it up, got his hands in the right place, held onto it, and Pakistan have lost their 5th wicket. It's 87 for 5.
The rule of hooking is to keep it down. He did not. He hooked it in the air like Asif Mushtaba did earlier on in the innings. And Morrison takes a well-judged catch at long leg boundary.
The new batsman is Wasim Akram, and 87 for 5. Javed Miandad is not out 45.
That's a beautiful shot. Shot of the day. Javed Miandad, 4 runs. That's an outside edge, but that's going to be 50 for Javed Miandad. Running away to the boundary. And it's 4, and it's another Test 50 for Javed Miandad. Well, that's a lovely shot by Javed Miandad. That's to the boundary. No doubt about that one. Full toss. And it's through for 4 more. Blair Hartland couldn't get across, and that wasn't a great delivery from Owens, but Javed's put it away again.
Adam Ferrari, the keeper, and Mark Greatbatch, first slip. Pulled down the wicket, he stumped this one. It was nearly a catch.
Here's Akram down the pitch and over the top. A lovely shot. Look for the umpire. And he's got that fine. And that finely struck shot brings up the 150 for Pakistan. They're in the 49th over, and they're starting to gain a bit of an advantage. Catch at the wicket. Akram is going. He didn't wait for the umpire. Wasim Akram knew that the ball had been nicked. It was caught, and Patel has struck a further blow for Pakistan. Wasim Akram is caught by Greatbatch, bowled by Patel for 27, and it's 158 for 6.
That's beautifully played away by Miandad. Bit of width. And a real chase here for Asur. He's going to lose the race. And that's 4 more. wicket for New Zealand just before tea. Pakistan's captain is out for 92.
Well, you said the 100 was in his sights now. It's out of his sights. Su'a bowling an in-swinger again, like the previous little bit, but better length. Miandad getting an inside edge, and the castle knocked over. Great wicket for New Zealand, Grant.
Top batting effort by Javed Miandad. He's out for 92. It's 176 for 7.
So we've got Deepak Patel bowling to Waqar Younis. Oh, he flights that one up. It's crashed into the covers and it'll race through for 4. So Waqar Younis is not afraid to go after the bowling when he gets the chance. And there's the 200 for Pakistan.
Yes, with the wicket having a bit of wear and tear as the game progresses, Mushtaq could be a very difficult prospect.
Yes, certainly. Might be very dangerous indeed. Oh, there's a misunderstanding. He's sent back. He's out. Waqar Younis is out. Well, a terrible misunderstanding for Pakistan. Rashid said, no, I won't go. And Waqar just kept coming.
That was a silly run out. Played it on the leg side. I don't think there was a run there. But Waqar very anxious. Paid the price. Miles out of his crease.
Of course, Javed Miandad's been the highlight of the day from Pakistan's point of view, and Murphy Su'a really has been the pick of the bowler.
Very useful wickets indeed.
Oh, loud appeal, Murphy Su'a. Oh, he's got him! LBW!
There's Murphy Su'a once again on the leg stump, hitting it a bit high on the roller. So that's why Steve Dunn waited to make up his mind. Very close decision.
But there we are, he's out, 208 for 9.
Little edge, and that's it. Last wicket has fallen. Greenbatch takes the catch. Morrison has the last wicket.
Danny Morrison getting one up there on the off stump. Nice little neck and straight to Greenbatch at first. Who takes a comfortable low catch. Good seeing Mark Greenbatch keep low there. Watching all the way into the hands. Good catch. That'll give him some confidence when he comes out to bat.
At 12 for 3, Pakistan's innings was in danger of dissolving in tatters, but Miandad's 92 steered them through to 216. Best of the rest, wicketkeeper Rashid Latif with 32 not out. As to the New Zealand ball,
Wasim Akram, the first ball of the New Zealand innings. Oh, that hit him on the helmet. So the ball went into the pitch, and Blair Hatland went under it, but it didn't go high enough.
Actually, he took his eyes off the ball there. He kept his eyes on the ball. He could have probably played inside that. Actually, there was some bits and pieces flew off the old helmet, so his ears will certainly be ringing.
Well, he gets his first runs, does Mark Greenbatch, and there's a big appeal for LBW. Brian Aldridge looks. It's not.
Good stuff. Oh, that's in the air, just dropped short of gully. That was another nasty delivery, and it rose at Mark Greenbatch. It flew off the gloves or the top of the bat. We'll have another look.
There's Waqar at his full pace, lifting delivery, and Greenbatch not able to hold it properly. Here is once again a lifting delivery, Greenbatch behind it, but not able to control the shot. Very lucky not to be caught in the gully.
Yes, just dropping short
dropping
there.
short.
Nasty ball though, wasn't it? Certainly
Yes,
rose.
it indeed. This is a scorcher.
And Hartland is underway. Has his first run. It's taken 37 minutes.
Actually been common case for them in a way with a new ball. I tend to think they swing the ball with the older ball more.
Another no ball, and he would have been, well, I think they went there on the full, didn't it? Well, if it hadn't been a no ball, he may well have been out. Good-looking shot from Hartland, maybe a little off the edge, but he's got a boundary. Put his foot down and played through the line and gets his first boundary. Remembering that New Zealand have not got Martin Crowe in this game. He has an injured finger. Once again, Great Batch is beaten.
Beautiful delivery from Waka. Again, leading him outside the off stump. Just missing the stumps. And bat. Great Batch playing him from the crease a little bit here, but all credit to the bowler on those occasions.
There's a run here for Blair Hartland, might even be 2. He wants the second, and growing confidence now from the New Zealand opening combination as the over comes to an end. There's 1 to go. It's 23 without loss. Last ball of the day. It's been a good day for New Zealand. Pakistan 216. And it's a slow ball. And held back. A stifled appeal. The end of a good day for New Zealand. Pakistan 216. And
he's bowling to Blair Hartland, the Canterbury man, the right-hand opener. And it's a wayward delivery down the leg side. It's a run, the first run of the morning. Quick single, well taken, no danger. Salim Malik in, but he can't prevent the one. Oh, he's dropped straight into the man in short, Mushtabar. And it was a difficult catch, though, very difficult because you're close, but it certainly was a catch and it went down.
Well, just one of those things, I suppose. Catches do go down, but this was an important one for Pakistan to start the morning off well. And it wasn't too tough either, really. Went straight to him, didn't have to move at all.
So Blair Hartland, it was a pretty good performance by him last night. He was wrapped on the helmet, nasty blow. But and he's got runs here, 4 runs. There's no one at third man. Off the face of the bat, runs away down there, and Blair Hartland picks up a boundary. Oh, nasty blow. Again, Blair Hartland struck by Waka Yunus. Just seemed to misjudge it a little, leant back and had nowhere to go.
Another well-directed short ball, that one. That was quick, John. I mean, I've just can see the speed ball statistics on that. That was...
Well, it's quite a vicious wake-up call, isn't it? He was struck there last night, a very similar delivery, and it looks like there's a cut. But he's not flagging it away, and that's good stuff.
He'll be certainly worried about the next short pitch ball, and the best thing can happen to a batsman after he's been hit is to get one as soon as possible, so you can get your confidence back and that you're visualising the ball again and playing it with the right technique.
So it looks like we're just about restored, and the game should get underway.
Testing time certainly for Blair Hartland. A slower, well-pitched up ball from Waka Yunus. He's got all the skill, all the guile, and a fair amount of pace. Well, it's well played by Hartland behind square. That might run the way. Slower outfield now because of the rain that we've had. Gives Akib a chance to pick it up. Oh, there is dropped by Inzamam. He didn't see it at all. It came from nowhere. It came quickly, but it came comfortably in height to him.
Yes, we're seeing here the ball just straight through. He really just helped it on its way. A very simple first slip catch, really. But Inzamam looks as if he's saying that I didn't pick it up.
He didn't pick it up at all. It looked as if he was grabbing at it before the ball was there, and he didn't have too much time to make up his mind on that basis, because it was coming like a rocket, and he put it down. It was just incredible. Inzamam is rated as the best slip in the Pakistan camp. It's a good shot, hit firmly through the onside. And it's got just enough pace to be able to get over.
Nice shots again by Blair Hartland, playing with more assurance now, hitting the ball forward of the wicket. And they should have time to complete 3 runs here. And Hartland looking very good, considering the traumas he's experienced during this innings. Good shot from Greatbatch. Magnificent shot. And that'll go to the boundary. And that's the 50 partnership between Hartland and Greatbatch.
Well, he's in the air. That's a one-day shot. Complete change from Mark Greatbatch. He's been all studied concentration, and then suddenly, look at this. So Mark Greatbatch with his 5th boundary, and you can see they're scattered around the field there, and he hits that pretty well too, and that's going to be his 6th. Down the ground, lovely shot from Mark Greatbatch. But he hits that beautifully through the offside. That's a lovely shot from Blair Hartland.
Eric Johnson, the physio. Atar Rahman, Pakistan medium fast bowler, very talented. Played in his only test at Edgbaston, picking up 3 wickets. Shahid Saeed, the opening batsman.
Plenty of air again, beautifully driven by Hartland, letting go all the way. 4 more to Blair Hartland's. Too short again, pulls it away this time. This will go for 4 more. Playing with increasing confidence, Blair Hartland, that's another boundary.
2 men closing the batsman.
Confidently played again by Hartland. 4 more. Beautifully timed shot. Amir gets through this over quickly. We might have time for another after this.
Yes, Amir bowls his bowls quickly, really.
Full toss, Greatbatch driving. This will be the century partnership. A century opening stand between Mark Greatbatch and Blair Hartland. First ball after lunch, and it's a run to Mark Greatbatch, and there's his 50. He might come back for 2. He does very comfortably. So Mark Greatbatch, a fine 50, opening the batting for New Zealand, and a wonderful effort. Of course, the difficulty with this man Mushtaq is you don't know which way it's going to turn. And that's the art of really good leg spinning. You can bowl the googly, which spins back at the right-hander, or the leg spinner that spins away. Difficulty is picking which one it is. Oh, he's gone! Superb delivery, beats the bat of Blair Hartland, and lunging down the wicket, keeper Rashid takes it, and the bails are off, and the first New Zealand wicket has gone.
Yes, we're going to see here, orthodox leg spinner, as we said. Hartland looking to come forward all the time. That one not quite to the pitch of the ball, turned, and of course the wicketkeeper did the rest.
So New Zealand lose their first wicket, 108 the score. Oh, that's... Oh, he dropped at second slip. So Greatbatch let off. Ahmed Sahel puts him down, reasonably straightforward.
Yes, we're seeing there those catches must be taken in test matches.
So Jones off the mark on this ground where previously, of course, he's made 100 in each of the innings that he's had. Oh, well bowled. That must be very close. It's out.
This has got to be out, yes. He's got it. Absolutely delighted, Wasim Akram. High 5 there. Good delivery that by Wasim Akram. He deserved a wicket.
Well, look at this. Very straight.
Balls
Well up.
Well up, swinging Yorker on the leg and middle stump. And Steve Dunn has no hesitation.
So that's the end of Andrew Jones. His LBW to Wasim Akram for 2 and New Zealand are 111 for 2. Rod Latham coming out in the position that Martin Crowe has dominated for a long time. And he's off the mark first ball. It's a good shot, he's hit it well.
This very firm looking drive in the covers by Rod Latham. An over-pitch delivery.
Rod Latham will be pleased by that. Not a great deal of experience in Test cricket. This is just his 3rd match. And in fact he's had 3, hasn't he? This is his 4th. And the DB Draft player profile shows that his best score is that 119 against Zimbabwe. What a good ball too. Another LB appeal, another one that's gone. Wasim Akram has struck again with a ball that was well up to Latham. It sounded as if he hit it. But Steve Dunn looked. We'll have a look at that again, obviously, but it was right up to him.
I suppose another Yorker, this time on the middle and off stump. Wide of the stump he bowls. Looks over-pitched, but it's the Yorker. Hits him on the toe.
Absolutely, that's why the sound was there, because the bat was going into the foot.
And umpire Steve Dunn thinks, raises his finger once again.
Well, a huge blow for Pakistan, struck by Wasim Akram, and New Zealand with Latham out for 2 are 117 for 3.
The series against Pakistan, Rutherford. He looks in good nick.
And he's off the mark with a good shot through mid-wicket.
Driven beautifully by Rutherford. That's 4 runs. Well, it was there for Ken Rutherford, and he dealt to it.
Gave that ball quite a lot of flight, a lot of turn there too, and now if he can keep bowling that line, that length, and get the ball to run away, plus his top spinner or Wrongen, then Rutherford could be very much under pressure with those close fielders in there for the back pad decision. Good bowling.
Big appeal, and he's given out. The crucial breakthrough for Pakistan.
Exactly the type of thing that Miandad was really wanted, is for Mushtaq to get his line and length right, just loop the ball up there, get it to turn away, get the batsman coming forward, pushing, fishing at the ball. Those close fielders in there, a lot of pressure, not a lot that Rutherford could do, because if he let it go, it could easily be bowled or LBW. So that's a big breakthrough for Pakistan. Well deserved too.
New Zealand won 47 for 4.
LBW appeal, that's close, and it's out. Gave it a lot of thought, Steve Dunn, and finally ruled in favour of the bowler, and Chris Harris's LBW, and New Zealand are 5 down.
Here you see Waka bowling very much wicket to wicket. That ball keeping low again, and Steve Dunn taking a bit of time, as he has done with a few other decisions in this game, but giving the affirmative to the bowler.
So there's the bank of New Zealand stump vision, looking down at... Now he's hit that beautifully, Mark Greatpatch. My word, he was in position so quickly, picked it up, and just swatted the ball to long leg. And Patel gets into the gap. And goes all the way to the boundary too. The pace of Waka Yunus.
Well, looks like a few threatening clouds creeping in over there. Let's hope they don't arrive. But we do gather there's 1 or 2 thunderstorms not too far away. And out in the middle, it's still sunny. Mushtaq Ahmed just turned around. I think it came off the pad. We'll have to wait for the umpire, Brian Aldridge, as Wasim Akram comes round. No sign of a pad. I was wrong. Came from the bat. Pushing forward, he's called for the quick single, and he gets through. Mark Greatpatch was equal to... Oh, he's gone. LBW. He went to swing it away, didn't
bounce quite as much as he might have thought, and he struck on the pad, and Deepak Patel is gone. Brian Aldridge says that's out.
Well flighted delivery forces Patel on the back foot, and Patel commits the mistake of going back and pulling it instead of playing it straight, beaten by the turn, Kugley.
So Patel out, New Zealand 193 for 6.
He's a bit of a Jekyll and Hyde, isn't he, Mark Radbatch? Goes out in one-day games and blasts away, then he has to play a totally different role in a test match. Gets this one away, won't get to the fence, and in fact time for 2 runs. So he goes up now to 97.
One of the key things too when you're batting out there and you've been at the top of the order and you're down there batting with number 7 is that you have confidence in your other part at the other end.
This one away, down towards third man. He'll look for a second run. Won't have time though. Smart fielding and just the 1 run. So the 200 comes up and Greatbatch goes to 99. Greatbatch way through the onside. That's his 100. The 3rd Test century for Mark Greatbatch.
What a great thrill for Mark Greatbatch. His 3rd Test 100. And he was pretty keen on getting that extra run, and he got it with 4. Hitting with the spin.
And Roy looks like he might have got his first run here.
Well, that beat Mark Greatbatch. He wasn't quite sure where that was because he was attempting to play it through mid-wicket, and it seemed to come from a leading edge down past the bowler. So Mushtaq Ahmed, 3 for 32. Doesn't seem quite convincing enough, but he's only got 14 wickets, hasn't he? I think I remember that. Oh, deceives him with the wrong one. Big appeal, no concern for Brian Aldridge. Mushtaq Ahmed with a total of 19 wickets. The end of the over, it's 216 for 6.
Oh, full toss to Mark Greatbatch. He's got hold of this one. He's hit it down the ground. It might not go all the way. In fact, it won't, but they'll get a very comfortable 3. So over pitching Wasim Akram, and Mark Greatbatch continues his fine innings. Oh, good-looking shot, and this will race away to the boundary for 4. My word, he timed that well. Full on the pads, clips it away, and a despairing dive, but it's away for 4. Oh, he swung this one away. Ambitious shot, but he's got hold of it. This should go all the way, and some kids are coming onto the field. That's a bit naughty. I think it would have gone all the way. That was not a bad. He's dug it out. He's got runs for it. He'll get 1. I think that's all. As Amir Sahel drags it in. So that's the end of the Waka Yunus over. 233 for 6.
Good-looking shot from Ferrari. Won't quite make it to the fence. And he gets 2 runs. Oh, that's a wild one. That's a wide. Yes, it is. That's a shocker. Quickly partnership between Mark Greatbatch and Adam Ferrari, and a very valuable one too for New Zealand in pretty quick time, 71 minutes. Another single for Greatbatch. Pulled away by Ferrari. That's a good shot. A shot of real confidence away through mid-wicket, and that's 4 runs. New Zealand's 250 on the board.
WW appeal against Greatbatch. He's out. Mark Greatbatch's innings has come to an end late in the day, and he's been trapped LBW.
Well, there's plenty going on up the middle now. Mark Greatbatch obviously has been given the heave-ho by one of the Pakistanis. Now we see Waka playing around the wickets. And that one there catching him right in front. He's a fair bit of angle, but Steve Dunn had no hesitation giving an LBW. Fantastic innings for Mark Greatbatch.
Wonderful contribution from Greatbatch, dismissed finally for 133. First delivery for Murphy Sewer. And he's underway. Last ball of the second day of this Bank of New Zealand Test match. Well, that's a nasty one, and an appeal. And he's out. So a wicket off the last ball of the day. Steve Dunn has given his decision in favour of the bowling side. The batsman doesn't like it much. And he's on.
It's a big appeal for LBW, and that's the first wicket of the morning. Perori's gone. It's the 6th LB. The New Zealand team will not be delighted by that. But Adam Perori is LBW to Wasim Akram for 16, New Zealand at 257 for 9.
Yes, we're seeing here that famous block holder, as we call it, that Akram has the ability to bowl, and no doubt at all in the umpire's mind.
So 257 for 9, Perori leaves at 16, and that leaves Morrison and Owens as the last two New Zealand batsmen. That's a good shot from Morrison. That's his first runs, and that's a very good shot, driving Waka Yunus. That's it, that's the end. Yunus gets one on line and has his 4th wicket, and the New Zealand innings ends at 264, a lead of 48 for New Zealand.
So New Zealand adding just 8 to finish with 264, finishing with a lead of 48. Perori and Owens, the batsmen, out this morning. Pakistan's bowling figures a wicket apiece for Wasim and Waka this morning. Waka finishing with 4 for 59 and 3 apiece to Wasim and Mushtaq. So New Zealand's first innings lead was 48. We pick up Pakistan's second innings with the first ball, Danny Morrison bowling to Amir Sahel, who was on a pair.
Bowling! First ball, Danny Morrison strikes. And a double failure for Amir Sahel.
And a big blow for Pakistan. Not a good way to start the innings. There's Morrison from near the stumps, bowled this one. In fact, just cuts back a little. In fact, a straighter delivery. And Amir Sahel stunned.
Magnificent delivery from Morrison, and Pakistan lose their first wicket. No runs on the board.
That's racing away for 4, but it certainly wasn't meant to go there. It was a good ball. It was full. Had a bit of late swing, but Mushtaba luckily got it through the slip cordon. 4 more, and that's the end of the over. 20 for 1.
That's a magnificent delivery from Morrison. Ramiz is gone.
The batting woes of Pakistan continue, Peter. We're seeing here, just pitched short, a little bit of movement. Ramiz trying to help it on its way. Going to that slip cordon there, 6 guys catching.
Really a frail shot from Ramiz Raja ends his innings at 8, and Pakistan are 20 for 2. appeal for LBW. This time it's much closer. It's out. Asif Mustafa has gone. Morrison's got his third wicket. And Pakistan are in real trouble now. I can't believe it. The Pakistan radio commentators looking for the replay. Here it is.
Here we're seeing here. Only a little way forward. Ball pitched in line. Just straightened. Well bowled, Danny Morrison.
Morrison delighted. 3 wickets for him. Asif Mustafa leaves with his score at 11, and Pakistan, 48 behind in the first innings, are 25 for 3. Salim Malik's out there. It's 25 for 3. And he's going to be out next ball. First ball for Salim Malik. Morrison's on a hat-trick. And that was the last ball of the over, so we'll have to wait a bit for that. But what an incredible shot for Salim Malik to play his first ball of the innings. Pakistan in desperate trouble, and he self-destructs.
We're seeing here, look, he bounced him. Instead of letting it go, he went for it. That's just undisciplined batting, but well bowled, Danny, once again.
So Sewer grabs the catch. He was never in balance. It was the first ball that he'd had. His form in the first innings wasn't staggering, and now it's 24 for 4. Pakistan are staggering.
And Danny Morrison has had a yarn with Ken Rutherford, who set the field for him. It'll be Inzamam Al-Haq to face, a player who's been very much out of form on this tour.
Yes, indeed, and he's got to get some runs, and it's the right time here, but under too much pressure, young Inzamam Al-Haq.
Now the hat-trick ball for Danny Morrison. Isn't a bad delivery either.
And not a confident-looking shot by Inzamam Al-Haq.
LBW appeal out. Gone. Javed Miandad is out.
And that is a big blow for Pakistan, the dismissal of Javed Miandad. He was the man who could have pulled him out. That delivery coming into the batsman, Javed Miandad playing half-cock. Steve Dunn thinks about it and raises his finger.
The captain has gone for 12, and it's 39 for 5.
And his runs, Inzamam clipping it away off his toes. Lovely shot, well timed. In fact, it'll go all the way. So just over pitching, angling into the leg stump, and Inzamam well timed. And driving this one well. He's hit it very well, has Inzamam. Races away down to long on for 4.
Slow turn, but substantial turn. And Rashid had to try his luck against that and runs it down towards the boundary. And just over, helped over by Murphy Sewer. So 4 runs to Rashid. And there's Inzamam going for a big shot, hitting it well down to long on. And a 50 partnership has just been registered.
And Inzamam is past his best tester score, 27.
Inzamam's on 35. Rashid on 22, a very important partnership for Pakistan.
In the air and put down. Ken Rutherford couldn't take it. Inzamam.
Ken Rutherford normally have very safe hands.
Giving himself room, and a bit of misfielding. So they get 2 as the Pakistan 100 comes up on the board.
So Inzamam working Sewer away for 1. And with that single, he brings up his first Test 50.
Yes, it's been a very nice innings too. I'm surprised that it's only his first 50 in Test cricket. He's obviously done very well in one-day cricket. But he's looked the player. He's looked the player. He's got a lot of time to play his shots, and he hits the ball so crisply as well. He's obviously a great player of the future.
And out! The breakthrough, the crucial breakthrough achieved. Rashid caught in the gully by Ken Rutherford off Murphy Sewer.
Well, it certainly wasn't a great shot. That ball just left him a little bit. He gave himself too much room, backed away a little bit there, and that's a straightforward catch to Rutherford in the gully, and that's a big breakthrough for New Zealand. That certainly puts the initiative well and truly back in New Zealand's favour, not that it ever wasn't at this point. 119 for 6.
And great shot, that's 4. A little short and a little wide, and Inzamam just puts it away through cover point, and that's the end of another over, 123 for 6. So Murphy Sewer has picked up 2 wickets. And here's an example. It was pretty loose sort of a shot perhaps, but very effective and timed very well, and it's 4 runs, so he's underway. No one really straight there at mid-off. And there we are, 1,000 Test runs for Wasim Akram.
Oh, that's a great shot from Inzamam. Patel drops short. Inzamam hits him for 4.
LBW's out. That's a big blow by Michael Owens. Inzamam goes. And there we see a bit of seam. Michael Owens getting the line right, and Inzamam hit about off stump. And umpire Brian Aldridge says good night to Inzamam ul Haq. Bowled him round his legs. Akram has bowled round his legs. Well, Dipak bowling around the wicket, turning, and Wasim Akram not covering up his stumps, and bowled sweeping. He's used that shot to effect and scoring, but that was his downfall there. And another great wicket there for Dipak Patel for New Zealand. Wasim Akram for 15.
Well, that's a beautiful shot from Mushtaq. Not quite as much power, but striking through the ball beautifully with all the balance of a top-class batsman. Short, ambitiously stroked away by Mushtaq. He's playing some handsome strokes.
Danny Morrison in the air, he should be gone, he is, he's caught. He looked to close the face a little bit, it ballooned in the air, and the 9th Pakistani wicket has gone. Ken Rutherford took the catch.
Yes, Danny Morrison once again amongst the wickets. Good delivery that one coming into Mushtaq. Not able to get in line of that delivery, playing half cock. Gets bat on it, balloons in the air.
So Pakistan now 171 for 9. The new man, Aqib Javed, the number 11 batsman. Let's go back and have another look.
Morrison, good delivery that one. Couldn't control that shot, Mushtaq. And balloons it in the air, where Rutherford, moving on to his right, takes a comfortable catch. 5 wickets for Danny Morrison.
There we are, the DB player profile. Aqib Javed. Not too many runs there. Oh, an edge, but he's kept it down, and through the gap he'll pick up his first run. It's in the air, he's dropped. It's down. It certainly raced to Hartland. It was a catch all right to his right. He dived away. Let's have another look at it.
Good bouncing delivery, and just guides that in the 3rd slip. And a drop catch.
Oh, it's in the air. He's gone. Yes, it bounced and turned, and the last Pakistani is out. Aqib Javed just popping it up on the leg side, and the Pakistani innings comes to an end, and New Zealand have an opportunity of batting their way to victory in this test match.
That's a good delivery, that one, from Patel. Well up to him, flighted. Aqib not an accomplished batsman.
So for the third time in 3 innings, we have the situation where just one of the top 6 batsmen has gone past 50. Inzamam top scoring with 75. A good hand too from Rashid Latif for 33. New Zealand's bowling figures highlighted by a test best for Danny Morrison, 5 for 41. The other 5 wickets spread around through Sewer.
Well, that was interesting because he went down underneath it rather than trying to get up on the top and play it. And the ball once again came from the helmet of Blair Hartland.
We're seeing here that he went down, but he didn't quite go low enough.
I thought it hit the helmet and then came off his bat. Or that it just hit his bat. Hartland tried to catch up with it, must have been very close to the gloves. So they're taking the chance.
Yes, we're seeing here just a variation, which was a well-directed bounce of that over off stump.
Oh, it's up in the air, it must be out, and is the first breakthrough for Pakistan. Amir Sahel takes an easy catch at second, slip off Wasim Akram, and Mark Greatbatch on his way.
Yes, well, both openers have been subjected to a lot of short pitch bowling, and on this occasion Mark Greatbatch got another one, squared up a little bit there, just didn't really know where it went, climbed on him a little bit too quickly there, and that's a very simple catch. Very important breakthrough for Pakistan.
And it's 19 for 1. So Andrew Jones on his way, and he's there because Mark Greatbatch has just been dismissed. 133 of the first innings, 8 in the second.
Yes, and that's a difficult ball to play, and unfortunately Mark Greatbatch's game is now over. Magnificent first innings century, battled hard again in the second innings here, but on this occasion just hasn't quite gone through with it. Simple catch there to Sahel. He's delighted, no doubt Akram is as well. And that could just put a bit of pressure on Andrew Jones too, who failed in the first innings and has struggled really to come to terms with New Zealand conditions since he's been back from Sri Lanka. And so he'll be under a lot of pressure, and a good test for him now.
No ball called. Good looking shot by Blair Hartland. He stood up well and punched it off the back foot. And a very comfortable 2. It's Javed Miandad, the skipper, drags it in. There's 2 men in short on the leg side. There's a man way down in the deep.
And don't be surprised if there's only a Yorker.
But in the air for a way there, Mustafa wasn't quite up to catching. It was pretty tall order. But Andrew Jones will pick up 3. So Andrew Jones, batting number 3, shares the world record, and that was that marvellous partnership in Wellington. Oh, is that off the glove? There's a loud appeal. Blair Hartland's indicating that it came from the elbow. There's a bit of, well, Amir Sahel is not at all impressed. Javed Miandad is reorganising things out there. He's sending Wasim Akram back. That'll be very interesting to have another look. Blair Hartland indicated that it came from the elbow. The Pakistanis are not happy, but Javed Miandad has settled things down.
There's this hold from the wide of the stumps. Yes, gets it on the forearm. And
yeah, well, that shows fairly clearly that it's not out.
Well, he took evasive action again. Bowled him. Looked like a full toss, got through. And the off stump has been disturbed. Blair Hartland is out. And New Zealand are 31 for 2.
Well, the tactic worked. See Blair Hartland missing a full toss. And that was through a bit of pace. But Blair Hartland playing from the crease. He'd been peppered with some short deliveries. Always puts the batsman on the back foot, and the ball goes through the defences of Blair Hartman.
So he's out for 8. New Zealand are 31 for 2.
You see Blair Hartman missing that full toss in a way, and back goes the off stump. Yes, Blair Hartman was, in a way, I suppose, rattled after those short deliveries. Looked a bit out of poise at the end.
LBW appeal, he's gone. The night watchman is out. Danny Morrison stands there, can't believe the decision, but he's gone nonetheless. 32 for 3.
Well, another LBW decision, and he didn't get the bet on that. That was definitely out. Brian Aldridge didn't think so, and that's all that matters.
Third wicket for Wasim Akram and New Zealand, 32 for 3. Waka Yunus is into the attack, and Andrew Jones has a run, maybe 2 straight away. Yes, 2 runs in fact to Jones.
Jones with runs. He's hit that very well. So the very last ball of the third day, with the match beautifully poised, is played away safely by Andrew Jones. So the day ends with New Zealand on 39 for 3. A further 88 runs needed by New Zealand. Pakistan looking for 7 wickets tomorrow. The 4th day will start and finish this match.
Another destructive spell from Wasim Akram has reduced New Zealand to 39 for 3 off the 20 overs. Great batsman Hartland, the openers, just going for 8 apiece. Danny Morrison out for a duck. Andrew Jones, a good man to have in a crisis there. He's 11 not out. As for the Pakistani bowling figures, a bit of a surprise that Waka was only given a couple of overs, but that very powerful spell from Wasim Akram, 3 for 15 off 10 overs. New Zealand 39 for 3, needing another 88 to win. Pakistan another 7 wickets. Andrew Jones and Adam Perori, the batsman, facing the onslaught from Waka Yunus and Wasim Akram.
What a tense position here for the start of the 4th day's play. Play delayed until 12:40, and now it's Wasim Akram to bowl to Adam Perori. And the first runs of the day. Every run precious. The end of the first over. It's 40 for 3. Pulled through. Jones has chance for Perori to... Very close. Jones said yes very early. And that's short too, and flicked off down to fine leg. There's a run saver down there, and it's leg byes. And Bob, that is a worry for the Pakistan bowlers and their fielders though, isn't it? Because there's so few runs available that extra's now a top score at 15 with Jones on 30. Lovely shot from Perori. And my word, they're running like the wind there. Perori coming through for the third. Now Perori plays down to third man. Akram's down there. So there's the 50 for New Zealand. They need 127. The first 50 has taken them 3 wickets. But they've moved the score along these two from 32 to 50. 18 precious runs for New Zealand.
Full toss. Jones, or a bit of hesitation. And Jones would have been out by a mile. I think he gave up. Just hoped that it didn't hit the stumps.
Not worth taking any risk. There is Jones playing that one on the leg side and made that and a shy at the stumps. If it had hit, Jones would have gone miles away. That's the stump vision.
Beautifully whipped away off his toes. Fieldsman is after it, can't catch it. 4 runs. Beautifully timed. And Perori takes a boundary. We seem to pick that up very late. But took evasive action.
That was an absolute vicious delivery. Nearly got his helmet. That is it. Perori does well to get out of that line of that delivery.
I suppose at 135 k's it's fair enough that he picks it up fairly late. Magnificent career average. Andrew Jones hasn't been in the runs in recent times, but looking much more confident in this innings. 16 not out. That's a characteristic shot of Jones, clipping it away backward a point, and there'll be 2 runs for him. Oh, that was a beauty too, and Jones was able to get down on it. And Javid Miandad almost threw the stumps down. Miandad actually fashioned the throw down to the bowler's end, but instead threw it at the
Good swinging Yorker to Jones. Does well to dig it out. And there's Miandad desperate for wicket. Had a shy at the stumps.
Andrew Jones having a bit of a dream. Now look, he's looking one way and throws the other. And doesn't miss by too much. Goodness me.
That was a sort of tricky sort of typical Javed Miandad throw.
Needing 66 to win this match now, and still those 7 wickets in hand.
Ideal conditions for cricket.
It's nice little innings in the first innings too from Adam Perori. Plays that one away confidently. You'll have time for a couple here. Waqar Younis is the fieldsman. That was rather a tame delivery, really, from Wasim Akram.
But out here in the middle, it's pretty tense stuff. New Zealand have done well this morning. Haven't lost a wicket. This man, Andrew Jones, a key player. Oh, he's caught! Goodness me, what a catch! That was an incredible catch. It just flew, and it was a real reflex action.
Well, an unbelievable catch. Andrew Jones hit that right in the meat of the bat, and Mujtaba was quick enough to hold on to that sharp chance at short forward square. And really, as you're saying, John, New Zealand looking really good, but that blow has just struck at the wrong time.
So New Zealand lose Andrew Jones 65 for 4. Well, Rod Latham coming out to take the place of Andrew Jones, and goodness me, that was an incredible catch. Mujtaba had a lot of trouble getting that name out, Jeff.
No, you certainly did. Tell you what, that was real reflexes, that one. And you've got to say Andrew Jones is very stiff, really. I mean, most times I would say 99 times out of 100, that certainly would not have been caught, and it would have been runs.
Well, exactly, Jeff. That was right off the middle of the bat. He clipped it away, and how he picked it up, it wasn't straight into the stomach either. Sometimes you can sort of fold over and pick those ones up with a bit of luck, but he caught it cleanly in 2 hands.
Yeah, right.
So first ball for Rod Latham, facing Waqar Younis. Oh, it's hit on the pad. That's run past the keeper and down for a bye. He's looking for a second, but he won't get it. I think the appeal was a bit ambitious. Really ambitious sort of a shot. There's a bit of misunderstanding between the batsmen. Adam Perori was keen on the idea of a run, but Rod Latham said no.
The ball moving in the air from Waqar, and Rod Latham going to play off the back foot, as you say, a bit ambitious. In fact, that was a chance.
Yeah, that didn't hit the ground, did it?
No, exactly.
There's no move from the umpire, but Adam Perori is departing, so there's no question about it. He got an edge, and it's gone through to the keeper, Rashid. So New Zealand in further trouble. They've lost their 5th wicket. This man, Perori, the keeper, on his way.
There's this one up Macram wide of off stump, but the angle's pretty good there, and Perori playing with an open face bat there, trying to run it down through the gully, gets an edge, through the gully, gets an edge, and it's taken by Rashid just above the ground, and New Zealand lose their 5th wicket.
So further trouble for New Zealand. Adam Perori on his way, 67 for 5. All of a sudden we've got 2 men in on naught, and New Zealand 67 for 5. Let's have another look at the Perori dismissal.
Yes, Perori was playing pretty well, his technique was working, and just see the Pakistani bowlers getting the ball to swing a bit more this morning, and there's Rashid taking that chance from Perori.
Yes, he took it well, no question about it, a pretty thick edge. There's that back support of Wasim Akram under the jersey. And Ken it underway, good looking shot, no real power but well timed. And he'll pick up 2. Every run counts here. This is pretty tight stuff all of a sudden, isn't it, Jeff?
Well, we always had the feeling it might be tight all the way, and we see the New Zealand captain starting off very well there. It was a good shot, middle of the bat, watching the ball, keeping his head still, and New Zealand certainly needed their captain to lead from the front here and lead them through to victory.
Oh, it's bowled! What a superb delivery, the middle stump uprooted. A big in-swinging Yorker beats the bat of Rod Latham, and New Zealand in further trouble.
Well, what a magnificent delivery again from Waqar Younis. Look at that. Magnificent late in-swinger. And the middle peg is uprooted. And they're delighted. And so they should be. Now the game is really in the balance.
Yeah, this is nerve-wracking stuff. Rod Latham on his way, 71 for 6. Waqar Younis, what a deadly delivery that one was. It was his 99th wicket as well in Test cricket.
Well, there's the replay, and Rod Latham just beaten for swing and pace. And John, what a difference it is when the ball is moving in the air. I mean, how much more difficult it is at this sort of pace for these men to play.
That was a cracker. It just was so quick.
Certainly Rod Latham played it from the crease, as we see there. And I obviously feel the way to play would have been to get onto the front foot, but it's a very difficult situation when you've got someone of Waqar's pace coming down at you, and we're only looking in the right techniques for saying that, but...
Our Bank of New Zealand stump vision I don't think is in great nick at the moment either, Jeff. He copped it full on there. Goodness me, he's lucky you can still see. A bit grim for New Zealand at the moment, but because of the night watchman situation, still... Deepak Patel and Murphy Sewer to come, and Michael Owens. Of course, the 2 that are out there at the moment. And there's a run here. It's a league by, in fact. But they all count. They're all like gold.
And not enough slips behind to stop Harris getting off the mark.
But I suppose in this position, with so much at stake, they really have to try and keep going as long as they can.
Rutherford hitting behind point. A chase for Younis. And 2 runs for Ken Rutherford.
Chris Harris going for and getting a short single and overthrows. 1 more to the total. Every run vital at this stage. So a quick 1 turns into a comfortable 2. Pakistan 78 for 6. Oh, drive. Good shot down through it off. It'll go all the way. And New Zealand 82 for 6. Remember the target, 127.
Yes, a lot depends on these 2 now. And Rutherford and Chris Harris. In the previous over, we saw a delightful, full-blooded off drive of Akram by Chris Harris.
Rutherford hooks. Gets plenty on it. That'll be 4 runs. Big single here, and oh dear me, that would have been very close. New Zealand batsman taking risks. The bowler did the chasing.
Wasim Akram in his follow-through as Chris Harris attempts a run and shied the stumps and nearly hit it. Close call for Ken Rutherford there. There's the ball coming.
Yes, had he hit, I think Rutherford would have been shorter, right?
Follow through.
He's gone. Rutherford is out. That is an excellent catch. And the New Zealand captain is gone. And New Zealand are 88 for 7.
Good tactics there by Wasim Akram. Changing the trajectory of that delivery. The ball pitched outside the off stump, moving away from Rutherford. He pays the price for fishing outside the off stump. Edges that one in the second slip to Ahmed Sahal, the slip fielder who dropped 2 catches in the first innings. And so Pakistan once again back in the driving seat.
Still 39 runs away. And the captain is out. And here is the dismissal of Ken Rutherford.
There is nibbling outside the off stump. Goes wide of the right hand of Ahmed Sahal, who dives. Takes it well. Both-handed.
Well, we get to Yorker.
So, Pakistan captain Javed Mirdad has taken a big gamble, of course, of keeping these 2 on, and has been rewarded.
He's bowled him. Harris gets cleaned out. And New Zealand lose their 8th wicket at 88. 100 test wickets for Waqar Younis.
And here is the price you pay, playing off the back foot of a swinging delivery from a man who can bowl faster than anybody else.
88 for 8, New Zealand. And really this has been a superb exhibition of pace bowling by Waqar Younis and Wasim Akram. Here is Harris's dismissal.
Superb piece of bowling, and that's Waqar Younis's 100th test victim, Chris Harris. And no wonder he is jubilant. Well-controlled swinging delivery and forces Chris Harris on the back foot. And 100th wicket of Waqar Younis.
LBW's out. 9th wicket falls. Murphy Seward departs, and it's 88 for 9.
Good delivery, that one. Good length. Mercy Sua, no clue about that. Steps in right in front of the wicket, and Steve Dunn raises his finger. There was no doubt in his mind there.
So the disasters continue for New Zealand, 88 for 9.
But it seems that all is just about lost for New Zealand. However, there's 1 wicket left. And Jeff Crow, a sorry tale for New Zealand this morning, but we can't take anything away from the Pakistani quicks.
No, they've been absolutely fantastic. They've got the ball to swing in the air, and that's really been the difference in a way, and also the pace they bowl at. We've seen some fantastic fast bowling.
Wasim Akram. Deepak Patel. And the field is pushed back because, of course, Michael Owens, the number 11, is not what you'd call a great batsman, I don't suppose. And life is not going to be too easy for him. He bowls so straight, he makes you play. If you miss, you're in trouble, aren't you?
Yes, but the tail enders actually, when the ball is bowled straight, they often tend to hit the ball, don't they, really? And when it is wide, they tend to miss it. So hopefully he can hang in there and just help New Zealand's cause and give them that slight hope of victory.
Oh, that's an interesting shot. And he'll get a run. Only 1, Deepak Patel. So the score creeps up. Oh, another big Yorker, but
This time this runs for Deepak Patel didn't quite go where he intended, but that doesn't matter. He picks up 2 anyway. Ball struck on the pad, allowed appeal, but that was going down leg side. They pick up a run, a leg by in fact. Umpire Steve Dunn signals the run, and that's the end of another over. 92 for 9.
New Zealand need 35 to win, with Wasim Akram to bowl his 22nd over in this innings. Already has 5 for 44. Waqar Younis 4 for 22.
Well, nobody ever thought it was going to be easy, Peter, but it's turned out to be a real struggle, this game, as far as New Zealand are concerned. They looked so good when Jones and Ferrari at the crease this morning. It's fallen apart of late. Look at that scoreboard there. Jones top scoring with 19.
It's in the air, it's dropped. Amar Sohail. Well, despair for Wasim Akram. Patel dropped on 3.
Yes, we're seeing here, this is the ball that, typical left-armer's ball going across the right-hander. Orthodox catch should have been taken. He hasn't had a good game, Sohail, has he? Didn't make many runs in the contest.
Faced 10 balls, has dropped 2 catches. Miandad will not be happy. And that's the run that they will take, because that's the 5th ball of the over. So 1 for Owens to see out. And it moves up to 93 for 9. But it's not this time. Waqar Younis has done it. And the test match is over with Deepak Patel bowled by Waqar Younis for 4. Owens is not out, no score. So Pakistan have won this test match, this one-off test match. They've come from nowhere to win it on the last day, a day in which New Zealand started needing 88 runs, Pakistan 7 wickets, and Pakistan have come through it, winning the test match by 33 runs, and a fantastic fast bowling performance from the great fast bowlers of Pakistan, Waqar Younis and Wasim Akram.
New Zealand starting the day at 39 for 3. Jones and Ferrari took the score through to 65, but from there New Zealand lost their last 7 wickets for 28, all out for 93, falling 33 runs short. Looking at the Pakistani bowling figures, a marathon effort by Wasim Akram and Waqar Younis, both showing great stamina and finishing with marvellous figures, 5 wickets apiece. Wasim Akram, the man of the match. After the match, we spoke with a delighted Javed Miandad.
He was very confident if he could have 2-3 early wickets, but 127, it wasn't enough for Mushtaq to come straight away. We were just, because we have a 2 great fast bowler, if they won success, then obviously I would have tried Mushtaq Ahmed. But one stage I asked Mushtaq, when they were 3 down, Jonesy and Pahar was batting, I asked Mushi to get loose, I'm going to bring you from other end, and I told Waqar as well. But then I changed my mind and I just went to Vicky. I said, look, I have a feeling you might get wicket on this over. And he came back and he got the Jones on same, I think, on second ball.
As a captain, you often operate on those sorts of feelings?
Yes, sometimes you get feeling, you know, because I'm a trier. I always try. I don't leave anything unless I try. And obviously, sometimes you get paid off and sometimes it goes other way.
Sometimes you surprise us as well. Yesterday we fully expected you to open with Wasim and Waqar, and yet you opened with Aqib.
Yes, one stage was like that. But obviously what I was thinking, because I know Aqib Javed, he's also a very good bowler. And obviously he lost a bit concentration, and he's been, you know, because of his injury, he had some problem in Australia on his back. Since that he's bit nervous. But obviously in the second inning I thought I must try, because he's a very good new bowler too. He used the new ball very well. and he bowled well, 7 overs, and obviously we wanted to attack from one end, and everything was paid off.
Have you ever seen Wasim and Walker bowl as well as that together?
Yes, in England they bowled equally good when we won the series against England in England, and because they two are a very good combination. One is left arm and one is right arm, and obviously we got a spinner as well. But especially this particular test match, you could see they have been bowling for last 3 hours or 4 hours continuously, and especially Wasim Akram, he bowled unchanged. He bowled, I think, 22, 23 overs, gave 45 runs, took 5 wickets. I think nobody could give better performance than this.
Javed Miandad, the winning captain, New Zealand succumbing to as fine a display of fast bowling as you could hope to see. Pakistan winning by 33 runs.